YouTube, what's good with y'all? It's your boy Justice coming back at y'all with another YouTube read, another collective energy read. Remember to take what resonates and leave the rest. I got a quick one for y'all so far. I'm getting like this energy, like people don't know what to think of you. With the sun energy, I think this represents illumination of certain information, facts, parts of yourself. You could have revealed yourself. You could have illuminated certain things. You could have said something to somebody. You could have done something to somebody. You could have did something that illuminated aspects of you that people aren't getting. Like, people don't really know how to look at you. They try to take your kindness for weakness. I think this is a message for people that try to run one over you. With the Four of Pentacles energy, a certain guardedness around a certain outcome or perception of you. I think you have these same very people dumbfounded. Your one-sided competitors are ashamed of themselves. It's almost like you played your role. Almost like the scripture. Whoever I'm tapping into, you followed the scripture. You pray for your neighbor. You forgive your enemies. You pray for your enemies. You don't wish on the same that you wouldn't wish on yourself. I mean, you wouldn't wish on somebody else what you wouldn't wish on yourself. Somebody's been embodying those experiences, the teachings, the wisdom in their experiences that has people a little flustered. It's not often that you see somebody embody those scriptures. It's not often. It's not so rare either, not to put it like that, because there's some God-abiding citizens in this world, right? There's some people really following the Most High. We're all sinners, of course. I just felt like putting that out there. But I think in this situation, there's some type of chastising, bullying, or some sense of like, when I say bullying, it don't mean like, hey kid, give me your fucking lunch money, but like, I'm saying like, continuous cyclings of trying to attack you one-sidedly, basically. And something about this response is I'm getting like this SpongeBob kind of visioning in my head. Like how SpongeBob is so like the word gay, like he fits the word, like not the sexuality, like he's happy as shit. But what I'm saying is, somebody that I'm picking up on, it's almost the personification. Like, people are dumbfounded by them giving you whatever rocks they were giving you, and you giving them that damn SpongeBob smile or whatever. You may not have given them a smile. You may not have smiled at them at all. You may not have been nice. You may have just forgiven them. You may have been nice to them after all of the distaste. I don't know what this is, but there's something significant about that. With short woman, I think this represents a short woman can be significant, but y'all know how I take the energy. Short woman may be these people realizing that they weren't standing tall in their truest self. There's something about your lights that exposes people's insecurities. And when I say insecurities, it's self-hatred. That's what I'm getting specifically. Like, I knew I was going to channel this type of message too. Self-hatred. A lot of this energy I'm like picking up on, which is why it goes into the dumbfounding, which is why this seems like a divine kind of like, what am I trying to say? Like a divine, not encounter, but experience, like a divine story, like what they tell in the stories. I feel like whoever I'm tapping into, you're meant to be placed in the lives and kind of awaken people through that light. You know, sometimes the sun can burn you, and I'm getting that in this case. Like, there's something shocking about you. What is this situation teaching you? I feel like you're teaching a lot of people in terms of how to treat themselves, and not only treat others, but treat themselves in terms of, that's why I focus on self-hate. You know, we can talk about envy all day, but a deeper concept is self-hatred, that it sparks those things. It's a deeper concept. Evil eye and hate eyes around you, it's what inspires those concepts, that people don't think that they're worthy of having what you have. People don't think they're worthy of doing what you're doing. And it's not always about that in terms of envy, in terms of people thinking you're all this and all that. It's not always about that. It could be something just so peaceful, so pure about you that they don't have. It could just be so many things. Just take what resonates. But you're simultaneously existing on multiple realms of existence. I'm getting like a multidimensional star seed energy for somebody. When I say star seed, may resonate with that. That's why I kind of say that. I don't say those words a lot on this channel because I feel like they can be labels like twin flame and things like that. But you are here to awaken many souls in this lifetime. So I'm getting the literal, like literally, like when I said it was divine, not a divine encounter, but that's meant to happen. Not whatever. There's this role that whoever I'm picking up on, it's almost as if you play a role that you're just meant to show up as you, and you're meant to illuminate the shadows of other people. There's something about you, though. People perceive you to shift rapidly, or maybe grow rapidly. Maybe that's what that meant. Evolve. People perceive you to evolve. Maybe people witnessed you in a Three of Swords energy before. Maybe this is like a central theme of that message. I'm getting this now. Okay. It's almost like you bounced back from the Three of Swords, whoever I'm picking up on, heartbreak, suffering, grief, and you did it in so much light, or you did it in a positive way, or some shit like that. Like when I get SpongeBob, it keeps coming back to my head, like a square, like straight, like you didn't come off with malice is what I'm getting, and that dumbfounded people that were expecting malice. With the Emperor energy, there seems to be some sense of a rise from your energy, or the perception of which, from a light point of view. When I say light, a sunlight point of view, like a loving point of view, like a loving way. You rose in a loving way. I'm just trying to channel the messages, but you were selected and crowned by your ancestors from the jump, and I think people are recognizing that you're some sense of an earth angel, with you are the prize and the blessing. Ancestors are always with you. So I'm talking to some sense of an earth angel, or like somebody that's very revered for who they are or what they are, even if they don't know who and what they really are. It's just significant. People are haunted by how they treated you. I think this is like their reflection. It's like holding up a mirror to something. Like think about SpongeBob and Squidward. They're totally opposites. That's the mirror exchange I speak about. Like SpongeBob can literally mirror on an opposite way Squidward, right? And vice versa. It's the perfect duality concept is what I'm saying. And I feel like that's why I was kind of saying this is like divinely meant, because it like represents the duality of life. On an energetic level, how I'm seeing this is like it's very dual, and it like is very equal. It's like it just makes sense to me. I think I'm supposed to convey that it's like with judgment kind of confirming what I was about to say, like this was godly ordained, or you're godly ordained to, maybe this is what you do with a lot of people, with the Five of Swords energy, who be at a win at all cost energy in any way, shape, or form. There's some sense of like, I don't think this is a specific Five of Swords, but like people that are in a win at all costs energy, I think this is an energy, whoever I'm tapping into, you have the ability to slow that ass down. Like they'll stop in their tracks almost. That's what I'm getting the personification of. It's a setup. So when those that plot behind your back, it's almost like they stop. Or there's something that protects you that makes them stop. I don't know. There's something I'm getting with that. You may be overthinking your own worth and value. You may be overthinking your own perception or relativity to the world. And when I say relativity to the world, you may be a real earth angel. You may be really different. You may be not very different. You may not know your differences. You may not be so tapped in with your differences. You may not even recognize that you're this. Or you may not have even heard the personification of these things that I'm saying to you. But there's something that is clear as day to those around you. Good fortune is on its way. And watch out for temptation. So watching out for people that want to just be in your energy for your benefits is what I'm getting from that. With jealousy around you, those that want to take from you. With Queen of Pentacles, you need to nurture your own boundaries. Kind of similar to my last message with the Queen of Pentacles, I want to take that as a spiritual aligning message. In terms of the pentacle can represent a material harvest or some kind of not achievement, it could be, but something physical, right? But usually it's money. But the Queen of Pentacles, there's a need to nurture your own, or like kind of put boundaries. With the Ten of Pentacles, it's almost like I'm gonna wait on that. Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, jealousy around you. It's a need to nurture your path at this time because it's gonna lead you to fortune. That's exactly what I'm getting. People are in awe by you. People are in awe and shocked by you naturally. So you defeated odds, some sense of odds that has people looking at you. They don't know how to look at you. Go back to the original message. So the Fool energy, I feel like you took a step into a new beginning or a new journey, or you're contemplating presently, or you're doing it presently, or you've been thinking about it. Take what resonates. There's a sense of a new beginning or some leap of faith needing to be taken with some sense of assurance that you're worthy of it and giving grace to yourself. Just confirming that. With the Nine of Swords energy, Maybe such decisions, moves, or big steps, leaps of faith cause you a 9 of swords, anxiety, hopelessness. Maybe you had experiences of feeling not good enough. That's what I'm getting, straight up. And I'm just here to affirm that you're more than enough being you, right? More than enough being you. It's like the dopest thing you can be. Who else would you rather be? And that's the question I got for my collective. Who else would you really rather be? If you had the choice, who else other than you, right? You are a star energy. There's a need to know that, like, shit, not everything is so sunshiny and rainbow for all of our stories, right? But we have some sense of a sunshine and rainbow that can be perceived through our situations. And that's a message for somebody. Everything you lost is returning back to you tenfold. Maybe you've gone through, that 3 of Swords energy is coming back. So suffering, trauma, heartache in some way, that you still came out of it in a loving way. There's something significant about you coming out of the situation in the way that you did that proves who the fuck you are. Literally, everything just works out for you, and people are enraged by this. I think this earned you a favor by God. Like, personally, like, this is what I'm getting. With new levels, new devils, this earned you favor by God because you earned your stripes. That's what I'm getting with the new levels, new devils. You earned your stripes as an earth angel, or you're working. A lot of earth angels or angels, they work toward ascendant mastery and up to like there's different levels, of course, in different realms, right? We're not the only realm that's actively participating in living. It's just a message for somebody. We're just the ones with the human souls and shit down here that have a little more, experience, freedom to do things and shit. But open your mind to the highest outcomes that are already there. So I guess that was even like a zoom out message before for somebody. Like, maybe you're looking at things like, maybe we got to zoom out. The scene is far too mean. I got that from a Kanye line. Dark fantasy. That song is significant. Just channeled that. That's what I was thinking. You might think you've peeped the scene. You said you haven't. The real one's far too mean. That's what was it, Nicki? I think Nicki was on the intro of his song. That was Nicki. But there's something significant about not looking at things in a surface level way in terms of the page energy. So this may be just seeing your worth, seeing like knowing that your energy is not natural, knowing that you have a supernatural healing aspect to you. This story, you can heal yourself. You can do healing things. I didn't focus on that enough. You must be very good at alchemizing some sort of energy. With your fate is always in your hands, there's some sense of maybe not even healing. Maybe it's like you can empower. Not everybody is like I'm not saying, I feel like we all have the power to heal, but a lot of people are gifted in healing. Not everybody is. But I feel like this is more of a message for, my co-creatives, In the least, you're a co-creator or an alchemist. In the least, you don't gotta be an empath or a healer, right? A lot of people are coming to this channel for healing and awareness of healing and just the vibes of healing. All of it is co-assimilating or co-creating itself in its own way, right? But this is for my people that, that really, I'm getting also a past message that really took their own life in their own hands in some way, shape, or form to almost act in such I'm literally getting like an angelic way. With 7 of Swords, amidst all deception, conflict that was supposed to take you down, I feel like somebody still rose up to love. Maybe you didn't see the reciprocation. Maybe you didn't see the validation for, I'm hearing heroic. It's almost heroic. Whoever I'm tapping into, like, it's like you're a hero, or you seem like a hero in somebody's eye, and you don't know that. That's a deep message, but your power is seen and felt by many. I don't know. I feel like somebody's meant to share their story. That's kind of what I'm getting. I'm almost picking up on this energy, like it's almost somber a little bit, but it's like sadder. But I feel like whoever you are, I feel like you're supposed to share your story. It's almost like I can feel the emotions outside of me, which is really weird in this reading. I've never really felt the emotions. I can feel energy very intensely, but I feel the emotions. Like maybe that's a reader that maybe somebody comments below. It has like emotions with it. Like I want to see like if that's a real thing. I don't know. because I feel the emotions. I don't know why I just felt like almost like somebody crying next to me. I don't know, but many powerful people are mentioning your name in rooms that you've never stepped in. I feel like people are mentioning your name, people that know you, people that see you, people that saw your story, people that saw your struggle are mentioning you in a more powerful way. And like I said, they don't know how to put their finger on you. A lot of times with earth angels, or what you would call chosen ones, or what you would label that, right? They have our nature is usually not understood or even comprehensible. I don't even know if that's a word, if I'm using it right. Comprehensive to a lot of outside people that don't really understand the kind of, it's like an enigma. Like whoever I'm picking up on, you may be like considered like an enigma. You may be considered something very different and something very undescribed or undescribable or seemed and deemed as such. But there's some sense of you standing tall in that, because that's your superpower. That's your gift. And that's my last message. This was an interesting one. It's one of my not favorite ones, but energetically, this was an interesting read. Whoever I'm tapping into, I want to see some comments in this one. Like, I want to see who really resonates with this one, because I'm interested. This is an interesting read. But if you need a personal with me, hit up Shamika's son with a C and Shamika@gmail.com. And I appreciate all likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. I appreciate all of y'all so much. And it's your boy Justice. I'm going to get up with y'all in the next one. Peace out.